Hello students, this is Sanjay Verma here and I am going to teach you the chapter 12, Time and Motion. In the previous video we had completed up to the pendulum, the working of pendulum, and from onwards that we are going to start here motion. What do you understand by motion? What is motion? If a body is not moving, means it is at rest. And if a body is moving and moving with time, then it can be said that the body is in motion. So, we can define motion as when a body changes its place with time, it is said to be in motion. For example, you have seen moving vehicles, moving bikes, walking man. So these are the examples of motion. Means a man is covering some distance in a particular time and he is in motion. And if a man is standing only, then he is at the rest position. Means no movement is there. He is not changing his place. So the movement can change the place, and when a body changes its place with time, it is said to be in motion. Let us suppose that a body covers a distance of 4 kilometers in 4 minutes and another body covers the same distance 4 kilometers in 8 minutes. Means one of them is slower than the other, and if the body takes long time to cover a distance, then it is slow motion, and if the body takes less time to cover the same distance, then it is at fast motion. Now, the question arises, which time? The movement is with respect to time. So, you can say that at per unit of time, the distance covered will be the speed. It will say that the body is moving fast or slow, and we can measure the speed of that body. So the speed can be defined as the distance covered by the body in per unit time. And as you know, distance is measured in meter and the time is measured in second, so its unit will be meter per second. But if you are representing the distance in kilometer and time in hours, then its unit will be kilometer per hour. Now, another type of speed is there, average speed. So, to calculate the average speed, we have to divide total distance covered by total time in part. So, let us suppose that a bus going from Maheshkut to Khagaria, after that it goes to Begusrai, and after that it goes to Barauni. Means there is distance travelled in part. First part was of 20 kilometers, second part was of 50 kilometers, and the third part was of 70 kilometers. Then the total distance covered will be 20, 30 and 50. It means 100. So, and the time taken in the particular region will be half an hour, 2 hours and 2.5 hours. Therefore, the total time taken in the whole journey will be 5 hours. 2.5 plus 2 plus 0.5. So, we can calculate the average speed of the bus by total distance covered divided by total time. Now, it can be defined as the total distance covered by a body divided by total time taken to cover that total distance. And its unit is also meter per second. If the total distance is represented in meter and the total time taken in second, then the unit comes meter per second. And if the total distance is represented by kilometer and total time will be represented in hours, then the unit will be kilometers per second. Now, for the measurement of speed and distance, we use some devices. A speedometer is the device to measure the speed of the moving body, and odometer is the device to measure the distance. You have seen some meter in bikes or in car. There is meters to show speed and distance on the dashboard. You can simply say that the distance shown by odometer and the speed is shown by speedometer. Let us see some numerical parts. Based on the formula S is equal to d by t, and average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Suppose a bus travels a distance of 250 kilometers in 5 hours. Calculate the speed of bus. Now, as we know, that speed is equal to distance by time. Therefore, distance is 250 kilometers and the time is 5 hours. It is in kilometer, this is in hour. So, 50 is equal to 50 kilometers per hour. Now, suppose a bus is going from A to B. From B to C, from C to D, and the distance between A and B is 50 kilometers. From B to C it is 40 kilometers, and from C to D it is 30 kilometers. Time taken, from A to B, it takes 3 hours. 1 hour. And from C, it is half hour, and from C to D, it takes 1.5 hours. Some correction, 2 hours. And from here it is 1 hour. Then calculate the average speed. Again we know that average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Now calculate the total distance, 50, 40 and 30. It is 120 kilometers. Total time, 1 hour, 2 hours plus 1 hour. It is 4 hours, total 4 hours. Then the average speed is 30 kilometers per hour. Now let's see how we can use this formula, or what is the application of this formula, how we can calculate the speed and average speed. So practice it with your books. Now we will study about the two classifications of motion. Broadly, motion can be classified into uniform motion and non-uniform motion. See, for motion, changing of place. Changing place with time for motion, but it depends upon the manner of changing place, how it changes place. So we can define uniform motion as if the body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, then the body is in uniform motion. For example, from A to B, B to C and C to D, the distance 0 kilometers here, and this is 2 kilometers, this is 4 kilometers, this is 6 kilometers. Now suppose it takes 2 seconds to reach B. From B to C it also takes 2 seconds. From C to D it takes 2 seconds to reach at D. Here you can think that equal interval of time is represented here. From A to B it is 2 seconds, from B to C it is 2 seconds, from C to D it is 2 seconds. And the change of position means 2 kilometers in 2 seconds, another 2 kilometers in 2 seconds, another 2 kilometers in 2 seconds. It means the speed is constant. In every interval the speed is constant. So we can say that a body from A to B covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Then the motion will be uniform motion. If the body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, then the body is in uniform motion. Similarly, non-uniform motion, if the body does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then the motion will be non-uniform. For example, from A to B, B to C and C to D, it covers 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers and 4 kilometers. Now, for non-uniform motion, if the body does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then the motion will be non-uniform motion. See, from A to B, equal interval of time is there, and it is covering 2 kilometers, from B to C 1 kilometer, and C to D it is 3 kilometers. Then the motion of the moving body is said to be non-uniform motion. Now it is clear? The topic is clear? Here, unequal distance covered in equal interval of time. When the body does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time, the motion will be non-uniform motion. Now, in the next video, we will study the topic distance time graph. We will study about the graphical representation of the speed, distance and time. Thank you.